Welcome to Candid Conversations. I am your co-host, Coach Ken, a.k.a. the doctor, a.k.a. the professor, a.k.a. Big Pimpin'. And I got my chick with me. I'm just playing. Hey, yo, a.k.a. my wife, too. What?
Actually, I don't mind being your trick from time to time, not on a daily basis.
Not on the daily
But from time to time, it's rather enjoyable.
You get trick benefits, don't you? All right, y'all.
The tricks really don't get benefits, though.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
They
Not a
get
trick.
this, Okay. All right. Welcome, y'all, back with another episode.
I stepped into
We
that.
are the Grand Canions. Welcome.
Welcome.
Hey, baby.
Hey,
We
how
got
are
sweatshirts
you?
on today.
We have sweatshirts on.
What
does it say? My voice. What does it say? My power.
My power, my voice, my power, my voice.
My voice is my power.
Oh, yes. Your voice is your power. You want to sing? Because you can sing.
No, not tonight.
Okay.
I might sing something before we leave. No, I'm not.
All right, so we got a good show tonight. Our producer told us we got to stop talking about the exes and stuff.
Okay, but we're going to talk about it tonight.
But we're going to talk about the exes.
We're going to talk about it tonight.
I got a good one for you.
Okay, let me
have
have
it.
it.
Got a good letter. But
first, okay, go ahead.
Go ahead. What were you going to say?
I was going to say, you have to talk about last.
Tell it. Okay, you go ahead and tell us.
I'm going to let you tell it.
What am I telling? All right, last week.
Y'all read me.
We were talking about, we put up a clip about how men and women view communication.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, when a person says, about your hair, okay, about your hair looks good today. And you said what?
Did it not look good yesterday? I mean, to throw today on the end of that, it doesn't feel as well as your hair looks good.
And a lot of people finally agreed with me. First time.
They did. They was like, just take the compliment. I take it as, or they didn't really say it like that. That's how I read it.
But a lot of them probably would have took it as, your hair looked busted and other things. But I wanted to say that. Look.
But some of you read me. You read me for filth. No, not for filth. But you did read me. But baby, my answer is still the same. Just tell me I look good. Don't say today.
Okay, I wanted to say that. So before we get in the show, y'all, we want y'all to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Look, if you like this kind of content, it's real, it's raw, and it's relatable.
Yes, it is.
We're a real relationship, y'all. And some of y'all look at us like, some of y'all love what we do. And then some of you look at us like, why would you be saying that? Why do we say this stuff? You know why? Because we're going to help somebody. Mm-hmm. Because we always say this. We don't always agree, but we always love each other.
Yes.
And remember this, y'all, as we get started, disagreements are inevitable. But arguments are optional.
Oh, I like that. Say that again.
Disagreements are inevitable, but arguments are optional.
I love that.
All right. That being said,
okie dokie.
So we got a good show talking about exes tonight.
Okay, so we've done a little series on X. Tonight is the last night.
But I got a real question for you.
Okay, what is the real question?
Before I get into, somebody sent me a question about Ask the Coach. But before I get into that, I saw a story. Mm-hmm. And the story like this. I want to ask you, and I want to ask our producers, and I want to ask you out there. So I saw this father who was a stepfather. Okay? Stepfather. Meaning he wasn't the biological father. All right? But he was upset and said that he wasn't going to pay for his stepdaughter's wedding. Let me tell you why, though. Mm-hmm. Now, this stepdaughter, he had bought her a car. He sent her to college. He done all of those things. But he said he wasn't going to pay for the wedding because her biological father, who wasn't around, she was going to allow him to walk her down the aisle.
Oh, wow.
And so he's like, the hell with that. I'm not paying for a wedding. And I can't walk you down the aisle. I've been there for you all these. I paid for your cars, your school, raised you. Well, now your biological father gets to step in and walk you down the aisle. He felt some kind of way about it. And everybody was saying that, his family was saying that he was wrong. And
he was wrong for not paying
for the wedding, not wanting to put anything toward the wedding. What say you, Net? That is the question of the night. Was he was wrong? Should he pay for some of that wedding? He says, why should I? You don't think enough of me to let me walk you down the aisle.
So let him pay for it, is what he's saying.
Let the biological father pay for it. That's who you let him walk down the
aisle.
Is it petty or is it?
I wouldn't consider that petty. I mean, because I cannot just say the heck with his feelings. You know, like like he's developed a bond, a love. It seems like he feels like her father, and he has stepped in and been a father to her all of these years. And then here come Mr. Donor, and
sperm donor.
Yeah. He don't get the benefits of no.
Obviously he does. And then the family members are saying he's
wrong.
I'm
saying he doesn't get the benefits of me paying for this. You know, you walking down like this was your money. You know, you the proud man. Hey, you know, she has a right to allow whomever. I will say that. But he has the right to, you know, she has the right to feel the way she feels, and he has the right to respond the way he responds. And that's how I feel about that.
What do you guys think? What say you? Do you think he was wrong for saying, now, he done raised this girl, but he like, no, hell to the no. I am not paying for this wedding and let your biological father walk you down the aisle.
I can't be mad at him.
The girl says she's trying to connect back with her father, and she feels it's only right he birthed her to walk her down the aisle.
Okay.
All right. But me and you finally agree on something.
Yeah, well, let him, you know, connect with the money. You know, show me the money. Let him pay for it. Connect there. But I think that's unfair. I just don't think that's fair to expect him to take all the cost and then I get all the shine. No.
Okay. All right. So, y'all, what say you? All right. So I want to add something different to this.
Okay.
Y'all don't see them, but we have a couple of producers in here. Y'all don't see them, right? They behind the scenes doing a fantastic job. But I want to add, tonight when I ask the question, I want them to answer too. Now, they're looking at me like, this shit wasn't scripted, what I just said. So I'm going to ask both of them a question, and then you can hear them yell out their answer if they choose to. Now, I'm not going to mention their names, but they sit right there and right there. I'm just saying, so you know that, right? All right. But ask the coach, Net. All right, this is a deep one.
Okay.
And a lot of y'all can chime in. I want to hear your let me get it. Your opinion.
Okay.
So let me get my readers.
Okay.
All right. Here it goes. Dear coach, I am in a great relationship. Wrong one. Okay. All right. Dear coach, I am in a great relationship now. I've been dating this woman for 6 months, and we have a good relationship. Why do I tell you this? I tell you this because recently my ex, who I was married to, we were married for 8 years. We've been divorced for 4 years. Recently, after my 10-year-old son told her that, 10-year-old son told her that we hung out with dad's girlfriend. My ex called me cursing. She was mad, going off saying, you don't need to have my son around no bleep, okay? Unless I meet her first. I have never met her, so my son doesn't need to be around her. Well, I believe it's my son too. And I don't have to introduce you to anybody that I'm dating. And I feel like that is not, she shouldn't be privy to meeting the people that I'm dating, even though we have a kid together. But when the kid is with me, they are with me. Coach, I wanted to know, what do you think? Am I wrong about it because she is causing me problems? Sign, Dan. Sign, Dan?
Listen, Dan. Oh, you asked me? Oh,
I'm asking you. Dan asked me, but I'm asking you, and then I'm going to ask our producers in here.
That's, to me, that's not just black and white.
Okay, now you can't. Every week we on here, you got an opinion. You strong about yours, but now you want to walk the fence, being a little timid.
No, that's not a one size fit all answer.
I'm going on what he said. Ask the coach.
I'm giving you my answer, sir. It's not like a one size fit all for me. Like, it's just like you just can't give one answer for that. It depends on the couple. Like before, when they were in their breakup, did they say, "Hey, if you start dating, I want to meet him. I want to meet her."
No, they didn't say that. I talked to him. They didn't give any stipulations. Once they broke up, the only stipulations the court said, "Hey, you got visitation rights and how much you had to pay."
So I just have mixed feelings about that. It just depends on how responsible the other person is, how great of a decision maker they are. You can't just say. You just can't just say yeah, but then I don't think it's fair to just say no. Like if this person is a responsible person, if they make great decisions, I think if you trust them, yeah, but not based upon that could be based upon her feelings for him. She may still have feelings for him, and that's what it sounds like to me.
No, she don't have no feelings for him. She just feel like she want to make his life. See, you ain't gonna skirt out of this. You ain't gonna slither out of this.
I'm not trying to skirt out of this. I'm telling you what it sounds like.
I'm telling you. Ask me all the questions you want to know.
She has feelings for him,
no, she don't.
She would not
they can't
give
understand
a
each other.
Baby's ass. I am telling you, she wouldn't care if she was on. Happy, smelling daisies and tiptoeing through the tulips. She would not give a fat baby's ass who little Dan was around, because she would be doing her own thick thizzle, because she ain't got no thick thizzle to do.
How you know
That's why
thick?
she can't. I'm just listen.
Because you
listen.
Thick, you just using that like you putting yourself in. I'm just saying thick. I like a thick, good looking. I'm just saying.
You had to put good looking.
Yeah, you beautiful.
Okay, but you see, you messed me up. I'm just saying, like, you don't, like a woman, if she is doing her own thing, if she has something else going for her, she don't give no fat babies behind.
But wait a minute. But this woman. Let's talk about this woman.
I'm talking about this woman.
I'm talking about this woman. She obviously, you could say woulda, coulda, shoulda. If I was somewhere else, another state, we would have never met. But that's not the reality. The reality is,
go.
But the reality is, she feels like he should not have his 10-year-old son around another woman that she hasn't met. Now, my opinion, I don't have to introduce you to anybody.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a shit what you think, because it's my life. And when my son is with me, he's your son too. Mm-hmm. When he's with you, if you got Jody around him, okay. But when he's with me, I don't want Bo Creature or whatever you say her name is. I don't have to introduce you to her. That's just what it is. It's a form of control to me.
Let me tell you something. My feelings are, it's either one or two things for her. Either she feels like the man is not responsible, or she still has feelings for him. But you cannot tell me you sitting there like you come to pick up little Dan and you got big dick Donald in there with an old size 17 foot sticking out like this, and he talking about, hey yo, look, Dan, we gonna throw some ball when you come back. Don't be having that new around my boy throwing no ball, old big boat foot new. I mean, it ain't gonna go down like that. I don't care what you say. That just depends.
I wouldn't care though, because if I don't want her. I mean, honestly, but look.
You don't want her, but you don't want Big Dick Donald around your son either.
No, Big Dick Donald ain't trying to use his big dick on my son.
No.
I mean,
he taking
he
your
can use
boy
his big
out.
dick on her.
He taking your... No.
I mean, I don't want to use his big dick on her. As long as my son ain't got nothing to do with that.
I don't. Okay. All right. I still feel the same.
How come I can be all right with it? I mean, because, look, I don't want you dictating who I can have my son. Because if I got a new woman, and obviously this guy, they've been dating 6 months, because since the 4 years, what he told me was he hadn't dated anybody seriously.
And so he never introduced
So he never introduced anybody to his son.
And see, so now she's like an interference almost. So if he hasn't dated anybody seriously, then she's probably still calling for favors. She's still I don't know if they going over there to get that tighten up. I don't know. Are they still every now and then tighten that thing up?
They don't even like each other. I mean,
you ain't gotta like each other.
I mean, you didn't let somebody tighten you up that
no,
you didn't like?
No, that's not what I said.
I mean, but how you know that?
I have not liked you before, and you tightened me up. Now let's be clear.
All right. God damn. All right, Big P. I ain't gonna tell him no names, but Big P.
Listen.
Hey, P. All right, so let me ask you this. What say you? What you think? Should the ex...
So he's not speaking.
He wrote this and he said, no, ex should not have to meet girlfriend because who I am. All right.
So he's saying who he is should speak for himself.
All right, T, what say you? No, you don't think that they should have to meet? Okay, so both of them saying no. Now, my daughter, Brooke J, I can say, bro, what's up, Brooke J? Brooke J said, yeah, I need to meet her. And I said, Brooke, what okay, why? I said, if you have a baby and you start dating someone else that is not the baby's father, well, I feel like I should let him meet him. Why? And you co-sign with that, but now you want to slither away like a salamander.
I never said it was either or. I said I was saying why she feels that way. I never said whether it was a right or a wrong, baby. You're not finna do me. Not tonight.
All right.
Not on this. Audience, tell me, what are your thoughts? What do you think? Should you have to introduce your current situation to your ex situation? Should you, or should they just? Or I mean, like before they meet the kid, should you have to introduce your current situation to your ex situation before you meet the child, before they introduce to the child?
Hell to the no. I'm not introducing. No.
If you are not responsible, if you make bad choices, I want to meet this heifer.
So even if you do meet him, so what does that tell you? You met him. Okay, what is that? Does that tell you they're going to be good for our child? What does that tell you? Just because you met him.
It's all about the vibe, guy.
I can give you a great vibe.
Get a bad vibe.
What about the people who had a good vibe about a person until they start whooping their ass?
Yeah, well,
I mean, you can have a good vibe.
You can always, you can have a good vibe for a short period of time. But that's just what we got to deal. We just got to roll with it because I want to see you.
Wow. All I can say is, you know what? That is the first time that you slithered.
I did not
away.
slither. I gave you my answer. Next.
Okay.
Next.
So I want to ask you a question. Since we're in this X vein.
Okay.
And I wrote this, you know I get all kinds of stuff. So this is the one I want to ask you. Now, have you ever heard of couples, families? Mm-hmm. So like me and you got a kid together, talking about X, of people actually going on vacation together with spouses, and they go vacation together because they have children together.
I have heard of that.
So let me ask you the question.
Never happen here.
Well,
I'm sorry. I got caught up. All
right. Would you go on family vacation with your ex because of the children together?
No.
You would not?
No.
Do you
never.
think that's okay?
I think that's okay if that's something that you all can handle, but not mm-mm, mm-mm.
Because you know what happened. Why you looking at her? I mean, you know, why you looking at him?
Or I'm fixing spaghetti. You like, Quisha don't eat spaghetti. Man, Quisha. That's how the argument got started right there. You gotta, don't put no onions in her part. What? She like, you gotta get that lactate milk, cause she, that be, what? No, we ain't finna do that. We ain't finna, no, sir, no.
You know what?
I'm not,
You really.
No.
You really.
But I'm gonna tell you what though, and this is, we can call this story time or whatever. Now, my parents were different. My parents were totally different. We can call this story time.
No, this is a story time. I want to hear this. All right,
now, my parents divorced when I was young, and they both remarried.
Okay.
And my dad didn't have any more children, but my mom had another son. And so my brother would go and spend summers with my dad.
Which brother?
Chris.
Are you serious?
Yes. My dad would come and get Chris and take him to Atlanta, and he would spend summers with my dad.
Was Waldo okay with that?
Yes.
That's a different breed of black person.
Like, Chris would go to my dad's mom's house. He would go to my dad's mom's house on weekends, and we wouldn't. Like,
I've been knowing you a long time, and I didn't know that.
There was like my dad and my stepmom have stayed at my mom, and I don't like to call him step, but my dad and his wife.
Ex.
Yeah, and so
wait a minute, hold on. Can I get this straight, y'all? Hold on, slow this shit down. So you're telling me, that your dad, who Mr. AJ, rest his soul, who I love, okay, and
Suge,
who I know, stayed at
Shirley and Waldo.
Wow. Okay, now
and I also remember, and you say you don't remember this story. One time, and this is when we were at my mom's house, and my dad, like, he would just pop up. If he was in town, he was just gonna pop up. He didn't call.
You know what he's saying? you know, he pissing on his territory. He like, is this still mine? That's what he was doing.
No, that was just my dad. I mean, that was just their friendship.
That would pop up over here.
You see?
I wish he would. I got a gun right by. I keep a gun right by my desk while I'm coaching. I'm just saying, y'all.
I remember one time, and do you remember this? Dad had popped up. He came to town.
No, I don't remember.
And Mom it was on a Sunday, and she had cooked this big dinner. And he
Your
walked
mama
in,
can cook.
and he smelled that dinner, and he went right in that kitchen, and he lifted up the pots, and he looked in the pots, and he fixed him a plate. And you came in the living room, and you was like, "Let me tell you something. I don't care. Ain't no nigga gonna never go in my pots." You were like,
I did say that.
Yeah.
Then I know I'm true to me.
But
I know I'm true to me.
Yeah, but that was just my dad. He fixed him a plate, sat down and ate, and fixed him a plate and took it back to Atlanta.
That's kind of a pimp move. I swear.
That's not a pimp. That's
pimpish. That's pimpish on another level.
That's mature to me. That is
mature.
Yes, that's
pimpish.
You know, my mom and dad were friends. They were friends.
No, I ain't talking about your mama. I'm talking about Waldo, a husband. Oh, this nigga, you know how people say, I wish the nigga would. You know how they say that.
But that just shows you how unbothered Waldo was by it. Like, he was, that's how secure he was. You done made me use
the N-word 3 times. I mean, just because of this situation. Listen.
But that just shows you how secure he was.
Okay. All right, hey, look, that's chapter 5 in the Pimp book, page 86. I just want to tell you that. God, I do not remember that.
Really?
No, I don't remember it, but here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say that they, I feel like they were mature to do that. I feel like neither one of them probably felt threatened but it had to be some threateningness going on. I bet when you know,
if the floor
when
creak,
they went to
everybody
sleep, when they went to sleep, they were like this.
when it's a little board in the floor, every time you hear it creak, everybody like, whoa.
Everybody, yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Wow, I learned something new today. That is quite different. What would y'all say about that? Would you let an ex come over in the pots, look in the pots, fix himself a plate, and be all right with that? I mean, I'm just saying.
You go in my mama's house and go in the pots.
I'm married to you. I'm married, and that's my mother-in-law. She want me to do that.
His daughter was there.
She wants me to do that.
She does.
I mean, so that's not contrary to the culture. The other thing you just told me was contrary to the culture. Listen, y'all. First off, we want to say thank you. This show is sponsored by PCC, the Pocket Communication Coach, y'all. If you want to learn how to communicate better, y'all, I worked on this AI for like 7 months. PocketCommunicationCoach.com. When you have to say it and you don't know how, Pocket Communication Coach can help you with that. All right, then. As we roll to the end, we ain't really staying long, but I want to say something to you.
What you want to say, baby?
I want to say I appreciate you doing these podcasts with me, because I know there was a time, just want to get serious for a moment. I know we didn't have all this fancy equipment.
No, we didn't.
And we had these great producers with us. It was just me and you in front of a camera, and we were just speaking our truth, right? Why do I say this? Because as we do these, I don't take them for granted. I don't take for granted the openness we have. I don't take for granted our willingness to help other people. I don't take for granted your willingness to be with me on this, because they don't know. Those who've been following us a long time know that you took about a couple of years off, 2 or 3 years off, when Mr. AJ, the one who we were just talking about, when he passed. But I just wanted to say thank you, and I don't know what made you decide to come back, because I ain't want to be one of them relationship coaches out there. You married, you ain't got no woman. So I try to put you out on the front street so people know, yeah, I got a wife, great friend, lover, friend, homie, lover, friend. So
I'm gonna tell you, it was just time. I know my dad used to always say, when I'm not gonna be here forever, and when I'm gone, I want you to be productive. I want you to be able to make it.
Would say that.
But he never taught me how to do that without him. And so I struggled. So, and a lot of it was, again, the night that, he passed away, I got a call right before we went on air.
Right before we
And
went on
so
air.
every time I thought about it, that thought would come to me.
Oh.
And so
okay.
I was just sitting, and I just heard his voice say, you got to keep going. And so I just, it was just time. I was tired of being sad. I was tired of being depressed. And this has helped me. This has really, really helped me.
And I'm glad to have you back, but I didn't push you.
No, you did not. That's something that I love about you. You allow me. You don't let me sit in darkness, but you allow me to be in my space, if that makes any sense.
It does.
Yeah.
And the reason I brought that up for people looking and listening, there comes a point where we have this whole 50-50 conversation. 50-50, and relationships have been reduced to transactions. But for us, I remember during that time, you told me, you didn't have much to give, and I figure if I got to give 90,
to give.
I'll give 90.
There were times you gave
10.
100, baby. I had nothing.
Yeah, I know, but you back.
I am big.
But you back, and I want to say, for those of you who watching this, we believe in Jesus Christ.
Yes.
And I want to say happy Easter to all of those people. By the time you watch this, Easter will be this week. By the time you see this, I just want to thank, and I'm very open about it. Yeah, I'm a Christian that cuss.
Yes.
And
I am Peter's first cousin. Wasn't he the cusser?
He was the cusser.
Yeah.
And I
will cuss you and pray for you all together in the name of... Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I will pray for you, though. I will.
All right. Yeah, but it's
But I
healthy.
cuss you too. No, I don't cuss
See,
people.
you
I
won't
don't
be
cuss
that-
people, but I do. I'm gonna be honest with you. I love to cuss. I don't know if I ever stop cussing.
You
Love it.
because you told me your granddaddy taught you to
That's
cuss.
something that me and my granddaddy did on the side porch when I was a kid. Smoke cigarettes and cuss.
Now, isn't that child abuse kind
Not
of?
in the 70s. It was cigarette butts.
Wait a minute. Would he let you smoke the butt part?
Yeah.
It'd be smoked all the way down, and you.
I might get like
did you
one.
cover-
I might get a half a hit of nicotine. I might maybe about a half a hit, but it was pretty
and
much
you
about the
thought that
butt.
was- you
I thought I
that
was doing something, honey.
Because
And we be cussing and smoking.
Remember them Virginia Slims they had? You
I
thought
used
you.
to, yeah, but we be cussing smoke on the side porch on Bellevue Street.
I'm learning new things about you all the time.
Me and my granddad.
Cussing and smoking. All right. So we're going to end on this note.
Let's end on this note.
All right, I ain't going to pull out but 3 cards.
Okay.
Pick a card you get. No. Pick up 4 cards.
Okay.
All right. And you just pick it out and give it to me.
Pick it out.
Pick it out and give it to
and
me.
give it to you.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Ooh.
okay.
Okay.
Here we go. What if you had, this is from our game, The Moment of Truth, y'all, which you can buy on our website. We done sold a whole bunch of them since we've been doing this. This game was created to help you get to know people better. Here we go. What if you had to lose one of these pleasures
Ooh.
for 1 year for $5 million?
Okay. A pleasure. $5 million
Which
a year.
would you choose to
Okay.
lose? Sex, cell phone, no driving, or no TV?
Oh,
What?
that's easy.
What?
No driving.
Okay, I'm gonna take driving out then, because I knew you was gonna say because you don't like because your ass don't like to drive anyway. All right, then. Which would you lose for $5 million? Sex, cell phone. A is sex, cell phone is B, or C, no TV. And I know you love TV.
TV.
You would give up TV?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I would be
oh no,
entertained by
no
my cell
YouTube,
phone.
internet, and all that either.
That's not what you said. You didn't say that. You can't keep
That was
adding
good.
stuff. You
That was
can't-
good. That was good.
That was easy for me.
All right, let me give you. Pick one of these. Ooh.
Cause I'm gonna have some.
All right, y'all. I ain't gonna give you that one. Give me. Pick one. Pick one. One more, and we out.
Okay, one more and we out. Oh, what was your answer on that one?
Shit.
Cell phone, TV, sex, driving.
TV.
TV. Okay.
Now, but you know what? Now I'm gonna have to say no driving. You know why? Because I can hire a driver for $5 million. I got a driver to take me everywhere I want to go.
You don't get to $5 million till the year up.
Oh damn.
Mm.
Yeah, wow.
Mm.
Okay. Here we go. This is a good one, y'all.
Okay.
Moment of truth. If you have a dream and your spouse is against you doing it, you should A, do it anyway. B, honor their wishes and not pursue your dreams. C, stop supporting their dreams. And D, follow your dreams but keep it a secret. Do, 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 do. I'll repeat it.
What's
If
that?
you have
What's
a dream
that?
and your spouse is against you doing it, you
Hustle
should
and
A,
Flow. What's that song they sing?
do it anyway.
That. That. What was that? What was that song on her?
About that. You said, whoop that trick. Our producer said, whoop
Oh,
that trick.
you can't whoop
You
'em,
said,
but you
bump
can-
that bitch. Got him.
That is what I said.
All right,
Bump
so if you had a dream and your spouse is against it, your spouse, I didn't say girlfriend or boyfriend, spouse is against it, you should A, do it anyway. B, honor their wishes and not pursue your dreams. C, stop supporting their dreams. Or D, follow your dreams but keep it a secret.
That is so extremely hard.
I know it. That's what, where it ain't gonna be easy. What is it?
Cause bump that ain't on there. Let me see.
Yes, it is. It is. It is. Follow your dreams and keep it secret. Or no,
That
do
would
it
be-
anyway. It's
do
bump
it
that.
anyway. Like And a secret, that's lying to your spouse. Not doing it is cheating yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Doing it anyway can cause so much friction in a relationship. What was C?
C was stop supporting their dreams.
And then what's that go? You still don't get to do your dream, so that doesn't solve anything. I plead the fifth. I don't have an answer for that.
What would y'all do? Audience?
I don't have an answer.
What would you do? What would you do? A, do it anyway?
I would want to do it anyway.
Honor their wishes and not pursue the dreams. I think I would honor their wishes for a while, because I would attempt to convince them that, okay, I would gather information. I would actually sell my case.
Mm-hmm.
Remember how I sold you on this room right here? How I sold you on this podcast?
I remember.
I put my case together.
But what if it's always no? What if the answer is always no? You would grow to resent that person because that dream is just something that's burning inside of you. That, like a dream is something in you that never dies. Like, to me, even if it lies dormant for a while, it never dies.
I don't know then. I gave you my answer. I mean, you can accept it or not, but I'm going to try to damn. I mean, you accept it. All right, y'all. That's it for us. Nat, appreciate you as always. And until next week.
I love you with your fine self. I'm going to go do something nice for you.
You gonna ask
I'm
me?
going to shake your sheets. That's what I'm going to do.
Oh,
that sound exciting, actually.
Am I in it?
I'm going to shake your sheets, new. Thank you guys for joining us tonight.
Bye, y'all.
Have a wonderful evening. Happy Thursday.